Hello, my name is Matteo. I'm from the Lutz Library, and today I'm going to be telling you the story of how Turtle's back was cracked. One day, the best friends, Possum and Turtle, were walking, when they stopped at a persimmon tree. And Possum would climb up. He would get a persimmon for himself, and he would eat it. And then he would grab another persimmon, aim for Turtle, and throw it at his mouth. And they could do this for hours. One day they were doing this when a greedy wolf came along. The wolf watched the two friends for a while, and he crept behind Turtle, and he jumped and got the persimmon in his mouth. Possum saw this, and he began to get angry. So Possum looked for the biggest, ripest persimmon he could find. He grabbed the biggest, ripest persimmon he could find and threw it at the wolf with all his might. And the wolf opened his mouth wide, and it stuck in his throat, and he choked to death. Now it is okay. And when Turtle opened his eye, he saw the dead wolf, and he started scolding the wolf, saying, "You learned your lesson, wolf. You won't be stealing any more persimmons from me and Possum." And Turtle, the mighty hunter, thought had slain the wolf. Now it is a custom for a hunter to take what is called a tribute from an animal he has killed. Turtle cut the wolf's ears. He went home and he made them into wolf ear spoons. Then he visited friends he had visited. Then he visited his friends. Then he visited friends he had met once or twice. Then he visited people he had never met, just so they would offer him a bowl of corn soup. Everyone stared in awe as Turtle ate. Word got back to the wolves, and they had no trouble catching Turtle. Then they argued of what to do. Finally, one wolf said, "I know what we'll do with you, Turtle. We'll build a roaring fire and throw you in." Turtle thought very quickly and said, "Oh, please do. You see these big, strong feet? I could stamp every spark of your fire before I even got warm." Well, the wolves didn't like that, so they argued some more. Finally, one wolf said, "I know what we'll do with you, Turtle. We'll build a roaring fire and put a clay pot and make you turtle soup." Turtle thought very quickly and said, "Oh, please do. You see these big, strong feet? I could stamp your pot to pieces before the water could get warm." Well, the wolves didn't like that either, so they argued some more. Finally, one wolf said, "I know what we'll do with you, Turtle. We'll carry you to the deepest part of the riverbank, throw you in, and watch you drown." Turtle thought very quickly and said, "Oh no, not the river, anything but the river." Well, as soon as the wolves heard that, of course they carried him to the river. They threw him with all their might, and as he fell in the water, and he bounced off, and he swam, and he felt his back shifting, and he saw that his beautiful shell had been cracked into a dozen pieces. Now Turtle wasn't a mighty hunter, but he was a great doctor. He got all the supplies he needed and sewed his back, saying, "I sewed my back, I sewed my back, I sewed my back." And from this day on, Turtle's back grew strong again. But if you look closely, you can still see the cracks of when Turtle's back was cracked. and you will never see a turtle eating corn soup with wolf ear spoons again. The end.